sorry, Kaho-chan.
Mari-san.
Haru-chan. Listen, there was something wrong with me. It's like I was in a terrible dream. I don't know when it was that my heart grew so cold, but after what you told me, I remembered who I really was inside. When I became mayor, I wanted to protect the city and everyone in it as if they were my own family. I remembered that feeling. Thanks to you, I've finally been able to confront myself, and I realized that I was doing a horrible disservice to that girl. I had lost sight of reality and begun acting self-righteous. Nothing I did was for her sake.
But Mari-san, you were doing the best you could.
No, it's the truth. Had I not realized my mistake, I would have likely continued to hurt even more people. But that's not what Kaho-chan would want. So let me say, thank you, Haru-chan. Thank you for saving this city, for saving my family.
Mari-san!
Your father's recent passing must have caused you so much turmoil. I'm sorry I added to it. But if there's anything I can do for you in the future, any way I can be there, just ask me. I say this because you're a precious part of my family too.
Thank you so much, Mari-san.
Oh, Haru-chan!
I'm happy for you, Haru.
I suppose I must get going. Though I am concerned about the state of affairs I've left our city in, I'll leave it up to my successor. An arrogant wretch like me has no place being the mayor.
Does that mean you won't be involved in politics anymore?
Yes. I'm too ashamed to show my face in public. And at my age, there are plenty of younger folks who can...
Mayor.
You're...
I saw the news. So you're resigning. And you're leaving politics for good?
That's right. I've promised to step down and never...
You can't be serious! Resigning won't bring her back. In fact, it won't change a thing. Kaho. Nothing can change what happened to my daughter.
Hey, shouldn't we get in there?
Hold that thought a moment.
So you can't. You can't just run away. You need to start over. Become our mayor again.
What?
When I was weeping with rage and grief, you stood there and cried with me. Instead of running away, you were there when I needed someone the most. I know your character more than anyone.
Ma'am, thank you for sharing your heart with me. Then I promise to both you and your daughter, I will stand back up and become your mayor again.
Mari-san. I don't get it. I know this is a sad moment. Everyone is crying, but it also feels warm and kind.
How do we explain this to her?
How would you describe this?
It is joy and happiness. They basically mean the same thing.
I see. So that's why Haru helped Yodo to transform sadness into happiness, recording valuable data. Sophia has learned happiness.
That must have been the mom of the girl who passed away.
No, it seems like she really understood Hyodo's intentions. I'm so happy for you, Mari-san. She reminded me of what Haru said in jail. Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Like that? Hey! That was a tender moment. There's no need to reenact it.
Yeah, but you played it so cool back there. It really touched my heart.
It was phenomenal. Well played, Beauty Thief.
Could you please forget it already?
I know, but look, The other two dialogue options, the other one was you're more cute than cool. And no, I don't. Haru is adorable, yes, but she's also cool. She's not more cute than cool. I had no other dialogue option.
Indeed, truly moving.
You did good, Haru.
It really was touching.
I love these characters so much. Strikers is just giving me more reason to love these characters. I already loved them from the original game. Well, we solved the problem in Sapporo. The question is, what comes next? Doesn't seem like we'll be making such progress until Zenkichi gets back. Should we do some sightseeing while we wait? No, it is kind of late, I guess. At this hour, I would recommend the Ferris wheel over in Suzishino. Ooh, Ferris wheel. Oh, that's a good idea. You should go invite someone to come along. Oh, we get a dating scene? Dude, like... I understand... I gotta take On. On is best girl. She's gotta come. Oh, dude. They're gonna make me choose. I kind of want to take someone else, though. Like, On is best girl, but I really want to... I don't know. All of them are so great. Let's just talk to everyone. There's nothing to do till Zenkichi gets back. Got any plans? You're gonna ride the Ferris wheel with Futaba? Hold up. I want to see what everyone says. Even though I probably have an idea. Who do I pick? Oh, Joshua, looks like we finally have time to relax. Do I want to take On, Makoto, Haru, or Futaba? Or do I take a... Can I take a guy, too?
I could use your assistance.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, you can take the guys, too. Okay, I can choose either just Ryuji. I'm not choosing. Look. Ryuji and Yusuke are cool. Specifically Yusuke. They are cool. But a Ferris wheel is a time with a girl. IMO. Dude, who do I want to take? Alright, I had that alone time with Haru. So I think I'm gonna take probably Makoto or On. Or Futaba. Actually, no. I'll probably take, like... Probably On or Futaba.
Is something the matter? What are you gonna do?
Alright, so, yeah, I don't know. Who do I want to take? I should take Best Girl. It's between these two. Also, this fountain looks gorgeous. I love it. I feel like playing across the water is truly beautiful. I feel like I could watch this forever. Honestly, I can look at it forever, too. Dude, this is like the toughest decision. You guys know, I can't stay away from Best Girl. I get one. If they give me another option in the game, I'll take someone else. But for this, assuming this is the only one, I gotta take Best Girl.
Alright, let's go. Whoa, amazing.
Oh, this isn't voiced. Wow, look, Joshua. The lights are so pretty. The night sky may be beautiful, but you are even more dazzling, Lady On. Oh, we have the cat here. I thought it was literally just me and On. Oh, I can see the tower by Odori Park. Look, look, it's so shiny. She's not listening to me. As she shouldn't. You shouldn't even be here. Man, I had no idea there was a Ferris wheel right in the middle of the city like this. I do wish it was just the two of us.
Whoa!
You saying I'm a third wheel? Yes. He's just kidding around. No need to pout like that. I'm not kidding. I'm serious. Still, it feels so strange to be in Sapporo like this. I do travel a lot for the photo shoots, and it's been both an eye-opener and a blast. But the time I spent with all of you guys is what's really special to me. This trip's made that extra clear to me. Lady On. Having all of you in my corner makes it easy for me to keep pushing myself, so thanks. It's time I return the favor and start helping others instead of always depending on them. You did help Alice.
Yay!
You think so? I'd love it if I really did manage to pull it off. I have to say, hearing that from you is a big relief, Joshua.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking about going and seeing Alice when we get back to Tokyo. That's a good idea. I mean, I did promise to be your friend and all. I should be there for her while she works in her comeback.
Huh?
Oh, but the real world Alice won't remember any of that. I'm sure you got through to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet I'll be able to reach her somehow. Don't worry, Lady On. I'm sure the two of you will hit it off just fine. Thanks, I'll give it my best. We enjoyed the Sapporo evening view together. Alright, that was just a... It was special, so I don't feel...
Talked to Hyodo, but nothing new came out of it.
How dare you interrupt me, Zenkichi? But I was gonna say, it wasn't that... It was special, obviously. Like, that's probably the only dating scene. Maybe they have another dating moment. That's probably, like, instead of dating someone. So I don't mind that I took on instead. Although, I gotta be curious what the other characters would talk about.
So I went to talk to Hyodo, but nothing new came out of it. All she explained is that she could control whoever added her as a friend on Emma.
So, we're back to square one.
Come on, don't give me that look. Here, I at least got her smartphone.
Now that's what I want to see. After reviewing the facts, I've just about confirmed it. Each of these so-called incidents, I think they all stemmed from a mastermind.
I already had a feeling.
Oh? I'm curious as to why you think so.
It's a JRPG, it's always how it works.
Kyoto, Natsume, Alice, all three were changing people's hearts to do bad things. But deep down, none of them were truly evil. At the very least, they're not the same as the rulers who distorted reality for their own sakes and ended up spawning palaces.
I'd been considering that as well. Before Natsume lost sight of his writing, he was diligently working toward his dreams.
Alice, too. She was doing her very best to be a ray of light and hope for other people.
Mari-san was also striving for the betterment of everyone in Sapporo. Right. They're different from criminal scum like Kamoshida and Madarame, who acted only for their own benefit.
Okay, but how does a handful of not-so-evil monarchs prove there's a mastermind behind all this?
The fact that jails are fundamentally different from palaces provides us a big clue. For starters, jails don't have any treasures for the taking. All we found are people's stolen desires. That means monarchs don't have twisted enough wills to reshape reality and form treasures. Which would mean that jails aren't created by the monarchs themselves. Someone else must be doing the creating. Our final clue is the locks on all those bird cages. In order to get to the monarch, we've always had to unlock a door that denies us passage. I had thought this was just a security measure designed to protect the monarch and the desires held within. But if that were the case, why would traumatic memories the monarch would rather erase be the key to unlocking it? Given that these are cognitive worlds, maybe it means monarchs think their trauma will protect them.
I find that rather odd. If anything, I would think it's the other way around.
Correct. What if it is the other way around? Why might a door like that exist? No, it's nastier than that. What if that door isn't to keep intruders out, but to trap monarchs in? You mean they're trapped?
What?
I thought the monarchs are the ones in charge.
Alright, whoa. I'm kind of lost in this conversation. Alright, wait. So, what you mean jails are now? How includes the locks?
In order to get to the monarch, we've always had to unlock a door that denies us passage. I had thought this was just a security measure designed to protect the monarch and the desires held within. But if that were the case, why would traumatic memories the monarch would rather erase be the key to unlocking it?
Maybe it means the monarch think their traumas will protect them. Okay, I kind of understand. I just kind of lost, like, in the middle of the conversation, I lost where we were.
Think about it. What would happen if a monarch tried leaving their cage?
They'd touch the door, and then hear the voices of their trauma?
Exactly. They'll remember what made them so warped in the first place, and stick to their guns as a monarch.
Okay, that makes sense. So yes, someone's keeping them. Now I get it. That someone's keeping the monarchs in, and when they hear their traumas when they try to leave, so they're kind of just in a cage. I understand where this is going now.
And thus, the cycle continues unbroken. The monarchs really are birds in a cage.
From that perspective, the shadows protecting the keys inside the trauma cell hold a far more sinister purpose. They aren't there to prevent the monarch's trauma from being discovered. They're wardens guarding an elaborate system to ensure the monarch's imprisonment.
let me get this straight. You're basically saying these monarchs are being manipulated, and by virtue of that, there's somebody doing the manipulating.
How's Hyodo-san's smartphone looking?
Nothing wrong with her phone or the Emma installed, but I did find traces of surveillance. Huh, I'll bet it's the same snooper we keep running into, though I'm lost as to who it might be.
So this observer and our mastermind may just be one and the same. Anyone have any guesses?
Our first suspect is Medice, the company in charge of Emma. Since you can't get into jails without Emma, I can't write it off as mere coincidence.
That seems like that would be my guess, personally.
Medice, huh? Too bad we can't just storm their headquarters.
You mean the cops can't actually do that?
Of course not. How could we even put out a warrant on them? By saying they go around turning people into monarchs?
You have a call from Ichinose.
Oh, not her.
Hi there! Sorry for the relative lapse in communication, but I did turn up some info that I thought you guys might like to know.
Just write down the info on a sheet of paper, email it to us in Sapporo, and then hang up.
So, I've been looking into Emma all this time, and I still have yet to find any differences between her past and present versions. I mean, this is state-of-the-art tech, not something just anybody could pry open and take a look inside. But then I took a peek at Emma's changelog, and that's where things got interesting. It seems Emma was transported to Okinawa at some point after I sold her to Medice.
Why is that important?
Yes, exactly. Why was the first thing that popped into my head. So I dug around some more, and I found that off the coast of Okinawa, on the island of Kokojima, Medice apparently has a research lab. Oddly enough, its existence is unknown to the public, and when I called to ask for records, nothing came up. Basically, they're running a secret research lab. How crazy is that?
Pretty crazy.
So, if Emma's been altered in any way, I would think it had to have been done on that island. Well, guys, wasn't I a super stellar source of information?
I gotta admit, you were. Keep it up.
You just leave it to me. I've become rather fond of investigating, actually. Well, guess it's bye for now, Phantom Thieves. Please regale me with tales of your adventure another time.
So what did Ichinose-san say? Okinawa? Crystal clear waters?
Shisa statues? Juicy pineapples?
Futaba, were you following the conversation?
Shinsuko cookies?
No, was Yusuke following the conversation? Okinawa soba?
Oh, that too! It's that ramen-like thing, yeah?
Guys, can you snap out of it?
If it's an unregistered facility, we could always say we're conducting a field survey. That way we could ensure their cooperation. We may even find proper evidence that could be used in court. It may be well worth going. But Kokojima is a bit far from the Okinawa mainland. Then I guess we'd have to go by plane.
Wait, what about our precious Feathermobile? We've taken it all this way!
That's what you're naming this thing?
Plus, you said it'd be dangerous using public transportation.
Even so, wouldn't it be too complicated to try to reach Okinawa by car?
Give me a second. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Of course I'm aware, but I also have a job to do, you know?
Who's he talking to?
Did I skip his line?
Of course I'm aware, but I also have a job to do, you know? Why would I lie? I'm being honest, I swear. Of course I remember. The thing is, I'm a little... well... Oh.
You got hung up on.
Okay, guys. Plane's a no-go. We're driving.
Huh?
You mean we're going all the way to Okinawa by car?
How far is Okinawa anyway? I'm actually asking because I don't know anything about Japan.
The thing is, I need to make a stop along the way, so we'll be heading to Kyoto first.
Oh, Yusuke is gonna be happy.
Did you say Kyoto?
What's this about?
Yeah, I primarily work for the Kyoto Police Department. I thought I'd take a moment to catch up, share intel, you know, cop stuff. After that, we head to Kobe. We can take a direct ferry to Okinawa from there. That ought to cut down on time.
But that's still quite a distance, even to Kyoto.
Not to worry, I'll do the driving.
You're tagging along?
Wait, am I to believe that Nijima's been doing all the driving? Okumura, I thought you already had your license.
I do have it. It's just I don't have much experience behind the wheel.
That's fair. Just let Makoto keep doing the driving. She said she likes it anyway.
Plus, Haru's driving is not exactly.
Oh, I want to hear more.
Well, in any case, we're taking off immediately.
If we're leaving from here, you'll need to take the Hokuriku Expressway. The estimated travel time will be
About 21 hours, give or take.
That's almost a full day.
Gramps is correct.
21 hours? Are you nuts?
You forget I'm an officer of the law? We're badass at driving.
What's with him all of a sudden? It's like he lit a fire under his ass.
Fine by me, so long as I can visit Kyoto at last.
There goes Inari, revealing his true colors.
Wasn't Inari only always revealing his true colors? Just saying. Ready when you are.
All right then, let's hit the road. I'll get you rascals there in record time.